Alright, let's dive into a story that's both tragic and, honestly, a bit unsettling. Imagine this: you're on a flight, cruising at 30,000 feet, and suddenly, a medical emergency unfolds right in front of you. That's exactly what happened on a Southwest Airlines flight from Dallas to LAX recently. A 22-year-old passenger, McMillan Walmsey, tragically passed away mid-air, despite multiple CPR attempts by both crew and fellow passengers. But here's where it gets really intriguing: the cause of his death remains a mystery. Personally, I think what makes this story so compelling is the sheer unpredictability of it all. We often think of air travel as one of the safest modes of transportation, but incidents like this remind us of the fragility of life. What many people don't realize is that medical emergencies on flights are more common than we think, but fatalities are rare. So, when something like this happens, it raises a deeper question: what could have caused this? Was it something sudden, like a heart attack, or something more insidious? One thing that immediately stands out is the response from the crew and passengers. Multiple CPR attempts were made, and emergency responders were waiting on the ground. It's a testament to human instinct to help, but it also highlights the limitations of in-flight medical care. If you take a step back and think about it, a plane is essentially a metal tube hurtling through the sky, not exactly the ideal setting for a medical crisis. This raises a broader question about how prepared airlines and passengers are for such emergencies. From my perspective, the fact that the cause of death is still undetermined adds a layer of mystery that's hard to ignore. The medical examiner's office has deferred the cause, which means they're still investigating. What this really suggests is that there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Could it be something environmental, like cabin pressure or air quality? Or maybe something personal, like an underlying health condition? A detail I find fascinating is that Southwest Airlines has been tight-lipped about the specifics, only confirming a medical incident. It makes you wonder what they're not telling us. What makes this really interesting is how it connects to a bigger trend in air travel. As flights become more frequent and planes more crowded, the likelihood of in-flight emergencies increases. In my opinion, airlines need to do more to prepare for these situations. Better training for crew, more advanced medical equipment on board, these are things that could make a difference. But it's also on us as passengers to be aware and ready to act if needed. If you take a step back and think about it, this story isn't just about a tragic loss, it's a wake-up call. It reminds us of the importance of health, preparedness, and community. Even in the most unexpected moments, people came together to try and save a life. That, to me, is both heartbreaking and inspiring. So, here's my closing thought: what can we learn from this? Personally, I think it's a reminder to not take our health or the people around us for granted. And maybe, just maybe, it's a call to action for airlines to step up their game when it comes to in-flight emergencies. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.